Ever wondered why some digital products make you feel like a tech genius, while others leave you lost in cyberspace? Let's talk about that. You see, the difference often lies in the magic of user experience and user interface design, or as we like to call it, UX/UI design. This is the art and science of making digital products that don't just look good, but feel good to use. It's about creating an experience that's intuitive, efficient, and enjoyable. Whether you're posting a tweet, booking a flight, or running a multinational corporation from your smartphone. Now, you might be wondering why this is particularly important in the software as a service or SaaS industry. Well, in the digital age where we're spoilt for choice with a myriad of apps and platforms, UX/UI design is the secret sauce that makes a product stand out. It's what makes users stick around, engage, and eventually invest in a product. In the SaaS world, where business is driven by user subscriptions, a great design isn't just nice to have, it's a necessity. So, how does one go about creating this superior UX/UI design? Enter Figma, a design tool that's been making waves in the industry. Figma is like the Swiss Army knife of design tools. It allows designers to collaborate in real time, design with precision, and bring their ideas to life with ease and efficiency. It's a playground for creativity, where the only limit is your imagination. But Figma is more than just a tool, it's a testament to the power of good design. It's proof that when design is put at the forefront, it can transform the way we interact with digital products, making our lives easier, more productive, and a whole lot more fun. So put on your designer's hat and buckle up as we dive into the world of Figma, UX/UI, and SaaS product design. There's a lot to learn, but don't worry. We're going to take this journey together, one step at a time. So, are you ready to embrace the challenge of design in the digital age? Let's get started. The secret to killer SaaS product design? It starts with understanding your users. Now you might be wondering, how do I understand my users? The answer lies in the age-old practice of market research. But this isn't your grandpappy's market research. We're not talking about door-to-door surveys or cold calling. No, this is market research for the digital age. It's about delving into data, looking for patterns, and above all, listening to what users are saying. Let's dive a little deeper. In the context of UX/UI design, market research is like a compass guiding you through the wilderness of user needs and preferences. It's not just about finding out what users want, but also understanding what they don't want, what frustrates them, what delights them. It's about seeing the world from their perspective. So how do we collect this data? There are a plethora of techniques at your disposal. Surveys, interviews, focus groups, user testing. These are all tried and tested methods. But remember, the key is not just to collect data, but to interpret it, to find the story that it's telling. Perhaps you're designing a SaaS product for HR professionals. You may find through your research that they value ease of use above all else. They don't want to spend hours learning how to use a new tool. They want something that's intuitive, something that they can get to grips with in minutes. That's a valuable insight that can shape your design from the ground up. But maybe you're designing for software developers. They might be willing to navigate a steeper learning curve if it means they get a more powerful tool. Again, that's an insight that can fundamentally influence your design decisions. In a nutshell, market research is about empathy. It's about stepping into your user's shoes and seeing the world through their eyes. It's about understanding their pain points, their needs, their desires. And it's this understanding that forms the foundation of great UX/UI design. Remember, a design that doesn't cater to its users is like a car without a steering wheel. It's going nowhere. Now that we understand our users, let's bring their needs to life with Figma. Imagine having a magic wand that turns your ideas into reality. Well, Figma is that wand in the world of design. It's a cloud-based design tool that's like a Swiss Army knife for designers. It houses everything you need to go from a blank canvas to a stunning design. Figma is a synergy of simplicity and power. It's designed to be intuitive, so even if you're a beginner, you won't feel overwhelmed. At the same time, it's robust enough to cater to seasoned designers. With Figma, you get the freedom to create, collaborate, and iterate all in one place. Now, why is Figma a game changer for UX/UI design, especially for SaaS products? Well, it's all about collaboration. In the SaaS world, design is a team sport. With Figma's real-time collaboration feature, everyone can jump in and work together, no matter where they are. It's like having a design meeting on a digital canvas. Figma also brings in the power of prototyping. You can create interactive prototypes and get an authentic feel of your design. This helps to identify any potential user experience issues early on, saving you time and resources. Getting started with Figma is pretty straightforward. After signing up, you're greeted with a clean workspace. The tools are neatly arranged and easy to understand. You can start by creating a frame, which is essentially your canvas. Then you can add shapes, text, and images. As you get comfortable, you can explore more advanced features like components and auto layout. Remember, Figma is cloud-based, which means you can access your designs from anywhere, at any time. Plus, it integrates seamlessly with other tools, making it a perfect fit in any design workflow. In the world of design, Figma is a leap forward. It empowers you to turn user insights into meaningful designs, without the usual roadblocks. It's a tool that grows with you, adapting to your needs as you evolve as a designer. Think of Figma as your magic wand, ready to transform user insights into fantastic designs. It's time to roll up our sleeves and get our hands dirty with some real design work. Step 1, let's start with the foundation of any great design, the wireframe. Consider it as the skeleton of your SaaS product. Using Figma, you can easily sketch out your ideas, layout elements, and establish a clear structure. It's like creating a blueprint for a building, but instead of bricks and cement, we are using text boxes and buttons. Moving on to step 2, we're going to flesh out our wireframe into a full-fledged prototype. This is where we put some meat on the bones, so to speak. With Figma's interactive components, we can mimic the actual functionality of our SaaS product, creating a tangible experience that we can test and tweak. It's like having a dress rehearsal before the grand premiere. Now, on to step 3, the design refinement phase. This is where the magic happens. We take our prototype and polish it until it shines. We'll adjust our typography, refine our color palette, and fine-tune our UI elements. The key here is consistency. We want our design to feel cohesive and intuitive. We're not just creating a product, we're crafting an experience. But wait, we can't forget about UX. User experience, or UX for short, is the secret sauce that makes our SaaS product not just usable, but enjoyable. It's about understanding our users, what they need, and how they interact with our product. So, in step 4, we'll use Figma's user testing tools to gather insights and feedback. Then we'll iterate. It's a continuous cycle of improvement, like a potter at a wheel, constantly shaping and reshaping the clay. Now, you might be wondering, how do I know if my design is any good? Well, that's where step 5 comes in, the validation phase. We'll use a combination of quantitative and qualitative research methods to measure the effectiveness of our design. We'll look at metrics like user engagement and conversion rates, but we'll also listen to our users' feedback. Design is not a monologue, it's a dialogue. And finally, step 6, the grand finale, finalizing the design. This is where we tie up any loose ends, make sure all our I's are dotted and our T's are crossed. We'll export our assets, create a design spec for our developers, and finally, hand off our masterpiece. It's like sending our baby off to college, a bittersweet moment, but a necessary one. Through every step of this journey, remember this: good design is not just about aesthetics. It's about solving problems, meeting needs, and creating value. It's about making the complex simple, the ordinary extraordinary, and the mundane delightful. And voila! You've just taken a peek behind the curtain of SaaS product design. As we wrap up, let's gaze into the crystal ball and see what the future holds for UX/UI design. Imagine a world where technology isn't just functional, but it's also intuitive and delightful. This is the future of UX/UI design, a future where we'll see the line between the digital and physical worlds continue to blur. Augmented and virtual reality are already transforming how we interact with software, and these immersive experiences are only set to become more prevalent. Voice interfaces, like those seen in smart speakers, are also on the rise. With advancements in natural language processing and machine learning, we can look forward to a future where we can communicate with our devices as easily as we do with each other. In the realm of SaaS product design, these advancements will revolutionize how we approach UX/UI design. We'll need to design for a multitude of interfaces and experiences, from the screens of smartphones to the lenses of smart glasses. But amidst these technological changes, one thing remains the same: the importance of user-centric design. The future of UX/UI design isn't about chasing the latest technology trends. It's about understanding the user's needs, wants, and limitations. Market research will continue to be a crucial part of this process. It's through understanding our users that we can create designs that are not only visually appealing, but also functional and intuitive. In the end, it's about creating a positive user experience, one that makes our users' lives easier and more enjoyable. And let's not forget about our trusty tool, Figma. As we move into this exciting future, Figma will continue to be a valuable ally in our design journey. Its collaborative features and powerful design capabilities will help us create the next generation of SaaS products. So whether you're a seasoned designer or a curious newbie, remember this: in the world of SaaS product design, the user is king, and Figma is your loyal servant. So, what have we learned from our journey through the realms of Figma, SaaS product design, and UX/UI? Our adventure began by underlining the crucial role of market research. It is the bedrock upon which all successful designs are built. We delved into the importance of understanding your market, your competitors, and most importantly, your users. Market research isn't just about numbers and statistics. It's about empathy, understanding, and connection. It's about building a product that resonates with your users, that solves their problems, and that makes their lives a little bit easier. Next, we embarked on a deep dive into the world of Figma, a tool that has revolutionized the way we approach UX and UI design. Figma is not just a design tool, it's a canvas for creativity, a platform for collaboration, and a conduit for innovation. It allows designers to prototype, iterate, and experiment to bring their visions to life in a way that is both efficient and effective. From there, we journeyed into the heart of SaaS product design. We explored the process of creating a software-as-a-service product, from the initial stages of brainstorming and conceptualization through the iterative process of design and development to the final stages of testing and refinement. We saw how Figma can be used to facilitate this process, enabling designers to create seamless, intuitive, and user-friendly interfaces. Throughout our journey, we have been reminded time and time again that good design is user-centric. It's not just about aesthetics or functionality, but about creating an experience that is engaging, intuitive, and rewarding. It's about understanding the user's needs, their goals, their pain points, and their desires, and designing a product that meets these needs in a way that is both satisfying and delightful. With these tools in your arsenal, you're well on your way to creating digital products that users will love. Keep designing, keep innovating, and above all, keep your users at the heart of everything you do.